I'm banned from Facebook right now, which is always an ambiguous affair because of how non-transparent Facebook is when it comes to telling me why they ban me. It seems like every time they tell me some vague thing about how I violated their terms of service, which could mean anything. It could mean I am indeed being targeted for political messages I've put out on Facebook, or it could mean it's just totally random. The that kind of ambiguity has not been the case in my experience with the blogging platform Medium, which has provided me with very specific and pretty interesting reasons why they've targeted me with censorship over the years. This story starts in September of 2018 when I put out an article titled 4 Reasons Why the White Helmets Are a Front for War Propaganda. I'm linking it below. And I stand by everything I said in this article because all of its contents are factual, but a bunch of months later, in May of 2019, Medium's Trust and Safety team sent me an email notifying me that I had that I was on notice because of this article, and it was pretty clear why they had made me on notice because of this. It was clear that I had supposedly violated their rule of causing reputational harm, as they say, to certain people or organizations, which was BS because people attack people or organizations through Medium all the time, and it wasn't until somebody very directly called out the White Helmets' ties to terrorist organizations and the White Helmets' dishonest statements and the White Helmets' imperialist funding that Medium decided to crack down against me. And then a couple months later, Medium actually banned me from the platform. They deleted my account for some additional infraction I had made. It wasn't clear what my second infraction was, but it was clear that they used my exposing of the White Helmets as a precedent for this act of censorship against me. Then like 6 months later, I started up a new Medium account. It was going great. I was amassing some followers on there, posting my articles. Then when I put out an article where the headline directly challenged the idea that China is putting Uyghurs in concentration camps, Medium took down that article, and they sent me a kind of funny email where they said that they basically told me, Rainer, we know who you are. We remember you from half a year ago, and if you violate our terms of service again, you're getting banned again. They didn't say it exactly like that, but they made it clear that they knew of me. They knew what kinds of political statements I was prone to, and since then, I've gone about my business on Medium with the knowledge that at any given day, I could be permanently banned from Medium again. I doubt they'll let me create a third account for some new infraction. And if or when this happens, the precedent that they'll use is the fact that I challenged the Adrian Zen's CIA lies about the Xinjiang situation. So this is the kind of agenda that Medium's Trust and Safety team is working off of when they decide to remove people's articles, when they decide to ban people's accounts, at least when it comes to their politics, at least when it comes to the kinds of political messages that people on Medium put out. They only do this when somebody is as direct as I was in calling out the imperialist lies, in exposing the propaganda that's being used to manufacture consent for regime change hybrid wars against countries like Syria and China. And I think this speaks to the state of our political culture. It speaks to the direction of history, the direction of U.S. imperialism, in that a company like Medium, which isn't especially known for politically censoring people, only brings out the big guns, only decides to really start cracking down when somebody decides to really go at it when it comes to imperialist propaganda. So, FYI, at any given day, you could hear that I've been banned from Medium, and if or when that happens, uh, we can't say Medium didn't warn me.